What is your relationship with Odell Beckham, John?
It's very good. He really is a good young man who's trying to mature, trying to deal with all the fame and celebrity that has come his way. But I had a great chat with him about 2 weeks ago. He came up to my office, and I sat with him for a while. And he's getting pulled in a lot of different directions, but I think he's going to mature, and he's going to continue to be one of the great players in this league. And I've said this several times before. I'm just not worried about him. I mean, I think he's got his head on the right way. He's got a very strong-willed mother that he does listen to, who does a great job with him. If you could see him when we bring kids to our practices, we do a thing with the Make-A-Wish Foundation where we have a kid out to usually our Friday practice every week during the season, and inevitably the wish that the child has is to meet Odell Beckham. And if you could see him interact with those kids and the amount of time that he spends, he doesn't just stand there and pose for a picture. I mean, he interacts with the kids, spends time with them, and it really is a thrill for them. He does a lot of great things like that really go unnoticed. Obviously, he's in the spotlight a lot wherever he goes. There tends to be a story about him or a picture about him, and that's just the world that we live in right now. But overall, listen, I'm glad he's on my team.
Hey, no, I mean, it's interesting you use the word world because the NFL Network followed him to Germany last summer, and he created a stir just walking the streets of Germany last year. And so now that he is in I guess it's now year 4 going into year 5 as well, where you pick up his option for that. How much of a role do you think Brandon Marshall is going to play in trying to keep his heel even during a game when the play is on and really in the thick of the hunt, John?
I think Brandon will be a very good influence on him. Brandon's played a long time and earned a well-deserved reputation for being a terrific player on the field and a mentor, particularly in recent years off the field. And I think he has the respect of a lot of players, and I believe Odell will respect him as well. And I think he'll be a good influence on him. I think with Odell, the thing is just he needs to learn to control his emotions a little bit better, and I think he's working on that. And he's just so competitive. I mean, even in practice, he does not like to lose or to ever get beat. And he works really hard at it, and that's the reason that I say that I'm not particularly worried about him, because he has so much pride and wants to win so badly. I'll deal with issues like that any day of the week when you have a guy that really wants to win that badly, and deep down is really a good person. So I think Brandon will help him. I think he'll be a mentor to him, and I'm looking forward to seeing them both on the field at the same time.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.
If you liked some of that, get some more of that on the Rich Eisen Show app. Follow all the information you see right here on the Rich Eisen Show.